So the day had to come, the day of which, or at which, whatever. I'm not having the time for having a video. So today is today. And it's actually already 7 minutes after 11 p.m. So it's actually quite late. And I should go to bed. Even though I could just really sleep a lot. I'm starting to work at 12. I think it is a.m. or p.m. I'm actually quite sure in noon, or at noon. And so I could really sleep quite a long time, but I'm just not doing it because I don't want to. But anyway, we're gonna go through some Reddit things, I guess, or I assume. And yeah, if speaking kindly to plants helps them grow, imagine what speaking kindly to humans can do. Yeah, please think about that. And I've just looked into the camera, even though I'm not recording. Anyway, be a nice human being. I don't know why it is so difficult to just be nice and not just be an asshole to the people around you, even though you might be feeling good, even though there might be something going on in your life. Yeah, who cares? Nobody can do something against that or about that but you. And so, yeah, what's the benefit in just pissing somebody off? A Stoic exercise in gratitude. I am grateful to my parents for raising me to be independent. I am grateful. I am grateful fate has allowed me to live long enough to let go of the grudges and dissatisfaction most young people have about their upbringing. I am grateful for the subreddit. There is no other place in my life outside of books where I can test my Stoic theory and interact with others on the Stoic path. It is our painted Stoa. Thank you to each of you Stoic Redditors who ask questions, leave inspiring quotes, express opinions, and weigh in on issues of theory and practice. You are my guide and motivation. I'm grateful for a day-long opportunity to practice moderation because the smell of that turkey baking and that pie on the counter will profoundly test me. It's just loading. Happy Thanksgiving Day to all you who celebrate that holiday. Be grateful regardless. It is a Stoic thing to do. And there's a comment, gratitude is the raw stuff of happiness. It is impossible to be ungrateful and find any joy in anything. Being ungrateful is also unreasonable. We become ungrateful when our expectations are disappointed by reality. Whatever our expectations and reality disagree, it is always and entirely the fault of the expectations. Clinging to our expectations beyond that point is vice. It is literally a way in which we choose falsehood over the truth. The world, as it is ours. We can do with it whatever we wish to do with it, and whatever is within our capabilities. It is here for us to use as virtuously as we can manage. It is here for us to use as virtually as we can manage, yeah. Being angry with it, or saddened by it, or disappointed by it is madness. Yeah. In the end, we choose how we are seeing the world. In the end, it is just all about our mind. So practicing things that have something to do with your mind really do make sense and really are gonna benefit you. With all the spices being put on a turkey along with various and sundry other foods, it is gratitude that is the spice of life. I am most grateful for having been able to replace my wallowing in self-pity with gratitude. I thought wallowing in self-pity was giving me comfort from the pains of my childhood and safety from the current threats in the world around me. It turned out that I was being comforted and kept safe from my wrong beliefs and wrong judgments. The alphabet gratitude list starts with the letter A. Name something you're grateful for that starts with the letter now the letter B, then C, all the way to the letter C, or the Z. Rinse and repeat throughout the year. I find this is a great way to do when stuck in traffic. One day a year, the letter T is always turkey. Happy Thanksgiving. Great exercise, one I will remember. I think as well that is actually quite amazing. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Might be a little bit too late this video, but I'm actually not celebrating this holiday. It is not something that we are doing in Austria. It is just what it is. It's traditions. Even though it's actually quite interesting that so many people are celebrating it, and I'm like, well, I'm just not celebrating it. Like, when I be living in the States, for example, it would just be something utterly strange to say that, like, I guess, at least, of course, there might be just quite some people that are not celebrating that holiday, but yeah, I wish you the best, from the bottom of my heart, as always. It's never too late to start again. Stoic Shower thought. Let's see how long it is. It is fine, so I can read it. Hello, my friends. I would say that I'm new to the sub, but that would be me. What? I would say that I'm new to the sub, but that would be me lying. I have created this new account after deleting my old one because, if I'm being honest, I did not like the person I was becoming, and I felt that one of the largest obstacles to be becoming the man I wanted to be was my original account. That being said, I wanted to essentially make this post in order to give some words of encouragement to those who believe that it is impossible for them to turn their life around. I wanted to take a second to remind those of you feeling this, that it is never too late to turn your life around. We live in a crazy world, one which is filled with all manner of nastiness, harshness, and all around absurdity. So it should come as no surprise that sometimes we as people let some of this get into the inner sanctum that is our minds, or as many great Stoics call it, our inner fortress. I understand this. It is a natural thing, for we are humans and we worry. But sometimes this worrying and this turmoil becomes too great and begins to consume us, which causes us to go into a depression. It's then that the thoughts of doubt begin to surface. Why is my life not what it should be? Why am I such a failure? Can I ever change? There are some of the various thoughts that cloud our minds, and they are extremely difficult to shake. But I'm here to tell you all that yes, you can turn around life. You can be the person you want to be in this world. All it takes is the right blend of self-belief, community, and the constant need to improve upon yourself with grit and determination. Each and every one of us in this world has the ability to change and become better. We are stronger than we know. You, dear reader, are stronger than you know. So while there are things within this world that we cannot control, one of the greatest things we can control is our will to go on and our will to be better people than we were yesterday. So I want to wish all of you and your families a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Much love to all of you. And last but not least, Carpe Diem, which is written in the wrong way. Anyway. Plug size the day, my friends, the lone Stoic. P.S. Within the title I should have put 2 instead of 2, so I deeply apologize. Haha, I was deeply in my feelings. It's never too late, yeah. I actually often just don't see it, and sometimes I'm actually writing it wrong as well. But best of virtue for your endeavor. Thank you for your words of kindness, friend. Best of fortune to you and your endeavors. Happy Thanksgiving. Actually pretty nice. Gonna like both of them. It's amazing. It's amazing being nice. It's amazing being kind. It's amazing to help others by sending some words out that just don't take a lot of effort, but certainly can change quite a lot of things. Yeah. What should I say? Depression is a fucked up thing. And yeah, we sometimes believe that we can't change and we can't be the person we want to be and get the person we want to be. But we can. We, in the end, really can. It's not easy. I don't want to say that it is easy, because everything that is worthwhile is essentially not easy, unfortunately. But, it is what it is. But you can work on yourself. And if you really find the motivation, which can be brought to you by the people around you, so the community you're in, and just some other factors, as he also pointed out, or she also pointed out, we can do just so much. We can do so much if we really want to. And of course, It takes energy, even though I do want to say that if it is really something that you enjoy doing, and if it is really something that you really want to happen, then it is not that much work. Then it is just what it is, and you're working anyway, no matter how just much work it actually is, which is pretty interesting if you think about it. But anyway, let's see how long the episode is, 'cause I can't tell. 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a bit too less for my taste. Let's see if there's something else. Long form content? No. Stoic rationality. In order to develop Stoic rationality, we need two things: clarity and discipline. Well, yeah, but anyway, let's see on my front page of Reddit if there's something of interest, if there's something that I want to show you. Deciding to be better. Today marks 1 day without a cigarette, the first time I've reached this point in years. Some thoughts on the progress I've made so far and how this experience has affected others in my path to becoming better. This, by the way, is something that I deeply appreciate, first of all, and second of all, sometimes try to get people to do, like, just stop smoking. Like, no, don't do that. Because what's the point in that? What is the point in smoking? Why? Why are you doing that? Like, doesn't make any sense. Of course, it boiled down comes to, like, okay, being addicted. Yeah, of course. But yeah. And in the end, it's also about habits, smoking a cigarette after having your meal every single day, and so on and so on and so on. Which, of course, is, it's like, a habit just, and then we can not break habits but exchange them with another habit, a better habit at least, or maybe at best a good habit or a great habit. And yeah, that's it. Thinking about smoking and every other addiction as a habit, I think, might make things a bit more easy when it comes to changing that and dealing with that and so on. But yeah. Today I learned that in 1953, Swenson overestimated the number of frozen turkeys that it would sell on Thanksgiving by 260 tons. The company decided to slice up the extra meat and repackage it, creating the first ever TV dinner. Overestimated the number of... How could you overestimate things by 260 tons? Like, this is insane. But I deeply appreciate that it was not thrown away, because this would have made me really angry. I actually hate that, just unnecessarily throwing away food that we could easily be eating. Like, no, don't do that. Also, just at home, don't fucking do that. Today I learned the reason we bake roast almost everything at 350 degrees is because the Maillard reaction and caramelization tends to happen between 300 and 350. Which is pretty interesting. Like, I didn't know that. But I think that I'm gonna end the episode there. Even though it's a bit less of an episode. So I wish you the best health, happiness, and all success. And I also hope that you're gonna remind yourself and you're gonna be remembered, which basically means your legacy, and basically means just being a nice person and then being remembered as a nice person, which is a pretty fucking cool thing. 3 other questions that I'm gonna review are: why are you here? What are you trying to change, and what is bothering you the most? These 3 questions hopefully going to show you a purpose and maybe even a business idea, which is fucking amazing. One last question or idea that I'm having for you is: what could you essentially say to another person that is indeed going to change their life? Because I totally believe that we all can say something, and that we all can communicate something that is indeed going to change somebody's life, which is amazing, an amazingly great thing if you think about it. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to see you the next time. So bye-bye. Please take care of yourself, your family members, and all of your loved ones. And bye-bye.